In the fast-paced world of SaaS startups, Kate, the director of accounting and operations at Rev, was tasked with a monumental challenge, overseeing both the financial and operational functions of the company. As a generalist with a broad range of responsibilities, Kate managed everything from financial reporting and accounting to HR and employee onboarding.
I don't necessarily have the time to do all of the tracking and project management and even like identifying bite-sized pieces of the overall process to kind of take off and improve upon.
However, the growing demands of these roles began to stretch her thin. Kate, a seasoned professional with a sharp eye for detail, initially took it upon herself to manage the multitude of tasks that came with her dual role. From tracking financial processes to overseeing project management and employee onboarding, she handled it all. But as the workload increased, it became clear that this approach was unsustainable. The sheer volume of tasks threatened to overwhelm her, potentially compromising the quality of her work. Then came Levy, the operational powerhouse that Kate needed. With Levy's expertise and support, Kate was able to delegate the more granular aspects of her job, allowing her to focus on high-level decision-making. Levy broke down complex processes into manageable projects, handling the minutiae while keeping Kate in the loop for feedback and approvals. This collaborative approach not only eased Kate's burden but also ensured that operations ran smoothly.
So Levy, Robbie, has really helped with kind of alleviating that, oh my gosh, I have so many things on my plate, I don't know whenever I'm going to get to it, and actually like breaking off into separate little projects, managing those, and then looping me in when he needs like my feedback or approval or, just somebody else to bounce ideas off of. I'm able to just hop in and immediately contribute as like a decision maker, as someone that has information on the topic, and be able to rely upon the groundwork that has already been laid by Levy.
Before partnering with Levy, Kate often found herself juggling multiple tasks, switching between accounting software and operational processes. The constant back and forth was draining, making it difficult for her to concentrate on the in-depth financial work that required her full attention.
It does provide me with definitely like 6 hours of being able to focus on accounting. And those are longer tasks where I have to have my head down and like really think over things. And if I was constantly switching from that task to do all of the little operations things rather than just kind of checking in with Robbie, I would never get the accounting work done.
Thanks to Levy, Kate now saves an estimated 6 hours each week, time she can dedicate to strategic accounting tasks, free from the distraction of day-to-day operational duties. The alternative for Kate would have been grueling, either putting in 60 to 70-hour work weeks to establish processes herself or hiring a full-time employee to manage the operations.
My alternative would be I'm just, putting in like a 60 to 70-hour work week in the beginning to establish all the processes, and then having to hire a more junior level employee and not the most expensive.
The latter option, though feasible, would have been costly and time-consuming. Reflecting on her previous experiences at another startup, where she had to roll up her sleeves and put in long hours without the support of a partner like Levy, Kate knows the value Levy brings.
I just had to really roll up my sleeves and put in some pretty crazy hours to just say, this is how we're going to do AP and this is how we're going to do some of our payroll functions.
With Levy's support, Kate avoids the burnout that comes with trying to do it all. She appreciates the ability to focus on the more technical and strategic aspects of her role, while Levy handles the operational complexities. This partnership not only enhances her productivity but also adds significant value to her career, allowing her to contribute more meaningfully to Rev's growth.
I spoke to the controller of our venture capital firm recently, and he made a good point too. He said, look, keep the outsourced operations and accountants on for as long as possible, so that way you can be focused on like the more technical conversations, more strategic initiatives, instead of just kind of like doing the same thing over and over again, because that actually not only allows me to be more productive at my company, but it allows me to value add more, and it like furthers my career.
Kate's endorsement of Levy is strong and clear. She advises other startups to maintain their outsourced operations support for as long as possible, enabling them to focus on strategic initiatives rather than getting bogged down in repetitive tasks. Levy's ability to manage operations efficiently allows Kate to be more productive, ultimately advancing her career and driving Rev's success.